Denmark. Like always, I'm gonna share my video in my groups, so hang in there, guys. I'm just sharing my video in my groups. So give me a second, guys. I'll be right there. Sorry it's taken so long. I'm in so many groups. Okay, I think this is it. Sorry, guys. This is gonna be an emotional video, so be strong, people. I'm gonna start my video with a little dong, if I can find my singing bowl. Where is my singing bowl? I don't even know where it is right now. Oh, okay, it's not here. Like I say in my headline, I'm only human and sometimes I cry too. And I don't know how long this video is gonna be, because I'm just gonna talk from my heart. And I think I'll do like I normally do. I'll start with a little prayer so I can get a little help from the sacred and divine realm, being my guardian angels, being God, being my soul family. So here goes. Dear God, please guide me in this video. Please talk to me and tell me what I should say and what you think is a good idea. Give me strength to get through this. Give me courage. I have faith in you. I love you. Thank you. Amen. This is very different from the normal videos I normally make, because all my videos until now has been about what I can do to support you in your life, which insight I'm having that will help you and guide you and make you remember who you actually are and where you come from. But again, I am 100% sure that what I'm going to talk about here, most of you actually have an intimate experience about. Maybe you're struggling with it right now, maybe you have struggled with it, maybe it's something you suddenly see clearly after you heard me talk about this. This is a taboo in most of the world. This is something that people, they will not talk about, mostly because they don't know how to express themselves. And for me too, I some of the words I don't even know. I don't know how to explain things, but I'll do my best. And like I say in my headline, I'm only human and sometimes I cry too. I have this, in the last half year I've been trying to make this community on Discord where I mix up my love for playing a game called The Division 2. I mix it up with my spiritual server. Um, in my rules on my server, I have written there's only one rule: you must be a good person. In my belief, everybody knows what's right and wrong, what's good and evil. But sometimes people can be doing things they unconsciously don't know are hurting maybe both themselves and others. And this is where my work as a spiritual guide is a little bit tricky, because I very often find people, when I very often have this talk with people where people say, it's okay that people have their own opinion. It's okay people behave the way they do. It's okay people say the things they do. But in my world, if somebody is hurting other people in the way they speak, in the way they behave, in the way they act, or the lack of the same, if somebody is unconsciously hurting other people, then I would pray with all my heart the rest of my life that people that will wake up and they'll have the courage to actually confront these people with love. And I've experienced this very closely today. In my clan, people come and people go. Sometimes I don't fall in love with people, but sometimes I start liking people more than others, because I feel a connection to them. And like I've always said, I read people like an open book. I can straight away hear your soul scream in the word you choose, in the way you talk, in what level your voice are, if it's in ego or if it's in heart, if you have self-respect, if you honor yourself, if you honor other people, if you are truthful about who you are, what you're struggling with. And I'm not going to sit here and mention names, because that is not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video first of all because I want to feel better about myself. Second of all, I pray and hope that many of these people that maybe have been in contact with me and have maybe heard me say or felt that feeling after they've contacted me. This is the reason why I say, see you later, alligator. This is why I say, see you when you're tired of your own self-inflicted pain. I cannot and I will not fight evil. And I actually don't care if evil is conscious or unconsciously. I have trusted my feelings, what I sense, what it makes me feel when I'm with people, and that feeling I have trusted 100%. And when I say fight evil, that is, for example, if somebody questions who I am, why I know the things I do, where do you get your insights from, why are you always right? And to you I'll say, I'm not always right, I don't want to be right, but when I have the ability to look into the future and I can foresee problems you're going straight ahead for, and I actually talk with you and tell you, man, you're going to hurt yourself so badly when you go down that road, and listen, I love you, I really wish you will have the balls to look honestly upon yourself and see that it's not good for you. And today I had this yesterday I had this experience with this guy that was he was so frustrated, negative and toxic from when he was playing. I'm sorry if you don't know this, in the Dark Zone, that this game called Division, it's split up in two things. Either you play against the environment or you play against other people. And there are a lot of people in the world that are addicted to going to a game and killing other people. It's not something I enjoy. I like playing computers, yes, or playing games, yes. But to be a mean person and go in and start killing people just because I can, and sit there and get this dopamine rush from being haunted or haunting other people and kill them for no reason. I find that evil. So it's not something I enjoy, and it's not something I do. And there is this person that was in my clan that really were living in the dark zone. He was really, all he did was turn on his computer and go kill some people and just sit there and laugh and said, hey, I actually did this. But he came into my server time after time, being so negative, being so destructive, being so toxic in that addiction he has just been racing around in for the last 2-3 hours. And I could feel this. I could feel this disturbance it was for this community I am trying to make on Discord. And I tried to speak to this person and tell him that this is not something I can tolerate, this is not something I want to allow is going to happen in here. And I could not reach this person. I could not talk sense into this person's head. I don't know how else to express it. I could not reach his heart. And it ended up by, after I told him how things are and how things are going to be, and I didn't tolerate that thing, it actually ended up by this man just leaving, saying a lot of things I know he doesn't mean, laughing about me and putting me down. And what I see in this case especially is that when somebody's being confronted with the evil side, that person has two options. That person can either see, yeah man, you're right, I have to change something, thank you for telling this, being this humble, loving and caring person, and have the balls to actually realize I'm only human and I do mistakes. Or they can react by they feel that I'm personally attacking them, which I'm not. I don't attack people. I love them, I guide them, I give them a mirror of who they are, how they behave, what they do, and how toxic they are, and it's really not good for their soul and their spirit. And if they're not willing to change, they cannot be a part of my life. It's very simple as that. And to get back to why I cry, I have realized this many years ago, and I was talking to a friend about it, that in the Bible it says that Jesus went to himself over and over again. And in my understanding and in my knowledge and in my insight, I will bet that Jesus went aside to himself because he was crying about those souls he couldn't reach. And I'm not religious. This has nothing to do with religion. This has something to do about being a person that's so spiritual, so enlightened, so filled with love and care for everything living, and will not tolerate or respect when things are being destructive or toxic, or and it hurts other people. I can accept it because I cannot do anything about it, and I accept it because I want to protect myself. As I said in one of my slogans, saying no is protection. I'm protecting myself. And I know most of the people that crosses my life path, that actually leaves me again because of their ability to actually be honest towards themselves. They will seek me out again later, a couple of years later, when they, like I said to so many of my clients, when you're tired of self-inflicted pain, you will start to look for solutions to how you can get a better life. I have the ability to can help people. I have the ability to read them like an open book. I have the ability to help them realize, to notice, to get started on what needs to be done for them to find the best version of themselves. And I was crying today. My tears were running down my cheek. And I know whenever I'm in this emotionally roller coaster, if I can call it that. I know that before I got spiritual, when I wasn't the person that I am today and I'm proud of, I would run from those emotions. I wouldn't not invite them in, but I would just deny they were there. Today I stay in that emotion and I let that emotion run its course. Um, and the reason I cry is because when I meet people that I start caring about and I feel how toxic, how destructive, how much in denial, how much they're living in illusions, how much they take the things I say as an attack on them personally, I get really, really sad. I get really, really sad because it is like I have lost a fight against evil. And I've had these thoughts my whole life, but for every year that passes, for every year I do my work and I stay humble and I do these things that I do and I meditate and I pray and I let myself be a tool for the evolution of the human being and let the divine speak through me. Every time I meet a soul that I cannot reach, I'm devastated inside. I have to pull myself back. I have to let my emotions go and just... And I think this personal experience that I'm sharing with you here, I think many of you has experienced this either with family or with friends or co-workers, mom, dad, girlfriend, boyfriend, children, and you felt this kind of powerlessness that you couldn't do anything. And the really codependent people that haven't looked at codependency yet, they will struggle to try and fix this. They will struggle so much that their own lives becomes chaotic, becomes sick. But since I'm not controlled by codependency no more, since I'm being realistic about I can only help people that wants to help themselves. Since I listen to my inner voice, when I'm talk with people and I can feel there's no way I'm going to reach them, there's no way they keep fighting me, they keep on arguing me, they keep going up to the ego, I have to pull myself out of that to protect myself, and I've done that a million times, and I know that is healthy, but I can't help feeling sad for these people because I really, really, my only wish in the whole world is that the human beings will actually wake up and smell the coffee, as they say in I don't know where, America and England, and they'll wake up and have the balls to actually invite the truth in. And I'm not talking about my truth or your truth, I'm talking about the universal laws. There's a consequence to everything. We are all connected, we are all one big soul family. It doesn't matter if you're yellow, you're brown, if you're black, if you're white, we're the same family. We all bleed when we cut ourselves, we all hurt ourselves when we jump out a cliff. We all have the exact same consequences of our actions. But the world is so much fighting about color, about politics, about money, about prestige, about power, especially power. Power is the thing that makes people argue the most. I want to be right, you're wrong. And it really hurts me deep in my soul when, like I say to these people, and maybe you're one of them that is watching right now, I don't want to be right. I am most often I'm right in what I say because I'm guided by the divine, and I trust my emotions 100%, and I trust my feelings, and that is what I'm guided by. I'm not guided by what I can see, because what I see is an illusion, but what I feel is the 100% truth. But I cry a lot when souls cross my path and they desperately need help, and there was a client here a couple of days ago called me up and said, "Don't you have a quick fix?" And I've said this so many times in my videos, and we're going to say it again. There doesn't exist a quick fix for whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, whatever you need to face. There isn't a quick fix. And all the spiritual guides, all the leaders, all the prophets, Muhammad, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Dalai Lama, they all say the answer is in within. And what they mean about that is that most people want an answer from somebody else. Most people want somebody else to fix them. Heal me, tell me what to do, go to a shrink, let that shrink tear you apart and put you together, go in rehab. But when everything comes down to healing, healing is something you create. Healing is something you create by changing the way you react, the way you think, your vocabulary, your beliefs. You're killing your illusions, you're killing your inner demons, you're changing your character defects. That is where healing starts. Healing doesn't start because somebody is touching you and said you're healed. It doesn't start by you going to a doctor and you get a pill. The way the Western doctors work right now, they are symptoms. They are treating your symptoms. They are not interested in knowing why did you actually get ill in the first. What causes your illness, and shouldn't we be talking about that so you can actually start healing? No, what they're interested in, they want to give you a pill, they want to make money on you, and then they want to send you on and the next one can come in. And this is why so many people don't get any help. And this is the same reason when people, they call me up and say, "I know you're a healer, can you heal me?" And I'll say, "Yeah, I'll pray for you. I'm praying for you right now. But I would love to teach you how you can heal yourself, because all people can heal." It's all about wanting to change, wanting to give up, wanting to realize what is it I need to change to stop doing what is killing me, to stop doing what is making me sick. What is it I need to stop doing? Whatever you're doing that makes you sick, are you willing to stop doing that to actually start heal, to start feel better? That is such an important question. And if more people were thinking like this, then we could actually help each other, we could support each other, we could hug each other, we could love each other, we could help each other get through whatever needs to be faced in love, in mutual respect, in care, in humility, in harmony, in love, in care, in all these beautiful things that I think human beings, they have forgotten. 80% of people on the earth are suffering right now from these things that I see so clearly, that I've been talking about in so many times in my videos. And I was talking with a friend here tonight, and we were watching this movie where this woman had cancer, and it just flew out of my mouth that when people actually figure out where cancer comes from, how cancer is actually being, how you create cancer inside you because of your lifestyle, when that is going to be common knowledge, the world is going to change. There's not going to be any more going to chemotherapy or eating pills, or no. They'll start changing their life from within, with being honest towards themselves. Because in my opinion, all diseases you create yourself. Whatever you're struggling with that you will call being sick, you created it. One way or another, you created it. You allowed it. You allowed it to come into your life. You didn't say no in the right time. You didn't run away in the right time, or whatever. You created that illness you're having. I haven't been live for a long time. I have been like isolating myself, pulling myself back, praying a lot, meditating a lot, reading books, crying a lot, trying to collect myself because I've been going through. I have allowed some things to happen in my life that takes me off track. I don't know how to express this and how to explain this. I'm not the kind of person who. I've been a drug addict for many years, right? So I am a personality that is addicted. But as long as I admit that and I am aware of that, then I can actually stay away from getting addicted to anything. I will use my experience and my knowledge, and I will not go down those roads anymore. Sometimes people, they can be addicted to things that for me, an addiction, it doesn't have to be drugs, it doesn't have to be alcohol, it doesn't have to be prescripted, if it's called that, medicine from the doctor. An addiction can be anything: TV, sex, computer games. You can be addicted to anything that controls your life and you're not able to take control of your own life. That is an addiction. Anything that you don't control but it controls you, that is an addiction. That's something outside you that's controlling. You have allowed, and living in that illusion, you're not addicted, but it's going to destroy your life slowly. And trust me, I have been addicted to not only drugs, I've been addicted to codependency, to helping people, to sex, to movies, to computer. If I didn't change myself like I've changed myself right now, I think when I died I could have mentioned the first 200 things that I've been addicted to. Because when you have a personality where addiction is easy, then you really, 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 really have to treat yourself with respect. You really have to have self-respect, self-control, self-knowledge, self-love. Everything that starts with self, that is something you have to treasure in your heart and you have to protect. And in this work, realizing things, doing your God box, and you can go back in my other videos and see why I have a video that's called 5 Spiritual Tools, where I talk about these spiritual tools that I find so important. When you really take that work seriously, and you are honest to yourself, you honor yourself. That is one of the sacred life rules. Honor yourself, honor each other. There are 7 life rules that I really follow 100%. And when you are true to those sacred life rules, then there's only one way, and that is to get out of whatever you're in, to start feeling better, to start healing yourself, to move towards to become the best person of yourself, the best version of yourself, to be the best dad, to be the best daughter, to be the best parent, to be the best co-worker, to be the best leader, to be the best whatever. Just be the best version of yourself. But it really starts within. All answers are within. And yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about, that please don't believe that being a spiritual guide and being the person I am is an easy job, because it isn't, especially not when I'm so emotional as I am, and especially not when I love everybody as I do, because I don't care what you do, how you behave, how you react, how nasty you are, how destructive you are, how cruel you are. I still love you. I will always choose love. I know love will conquer everything, Bob Marley knew it, Jesus knew it, Dalai Lama knows it. Everybody that goes this path that I'm going on, they know that love will conquer all. And maybe that's where the pen is stronger than the sword. That it doesn't help to fight about things. No. We have to sit down and figure out what can we do to change these things. And I just wanted to get this off my chest because I'm not better than you. There's a lot of things I know better. There's a lot of things I've realized. I'm guided by energy. You're guided by what your eyes see. There is the big difference. I trust what I feel. I don't trust what I see and what I hear. And I've been attacked my whole life for being the person I am. And my whole life I've been true. My whole life I've been honest. My whole life I've been right in what the things I was saying. And I normally give people examples. I don't want to sit here and give you examples because there are plenty of examples of, I would call them miracles in my life that I've been sharing in my previous videos. So just Google my name, Sean Regis. Find me on YouTube. Find my live streams and listen to them. I know I repeat myself many times, but that's not a problem for me, because like so many of my clients that are healing, they say that you get around the same subject so many times in so many different ways that eventually I'm actually going to understand what you're talking about. And that gives me hope, because maybe that's the way I work. That I don't sit here with a script about what I'm going to talk about. I don't sit here, have written down a lot of subjects that I need to talk about. No, I sit here with my open heart, with my soul, and I just want to share you human experiences that many people are going through. I just have the balls to talk about them honestly, and I want to share you my solutions, the way I do things to survive this madness we are in right now. And I'm not only talking about Corona, I'm talking about how everything is not working right now. And I know a lot of you actually, when you sit and listen to me, you have to think, spit. I don't know how to express it, that I'm touching your heart. And that is actually what I want. I want to touch your heart. I want to let you know that here's a person that is open, that is honest, that's loving, that's caring, that's unselfish, that's forgiving. All the beautiful things that all the humans have forgotten. That's in harmony, that's integrity. All these beautiful things that makes us into a beautiful human being. That is who I am. And I will never change that. I will never, in a million years, I will never go away from that, because I know this is who I am, and this is what I'm proud about, and this is what I love about myself, and this is what I'm going to do the rest of my life. So I just wanted to tell you that I'm human like you are, and I cry too. But the reason I cry is because lost souls that come my way, I cannot reach them, I cannot help them, I cannot guide them, I cannot help them to remember who they are, where they come from, and where they're headed. Because I am no teacher. I am not teaching anybody anything. I'm helping you remember who you are and where you're headed and what your purpose here on earth is. Because we all have the same purpose. We need to help each other grow, to evolve. That is the life purpose of everybody. But thank you for listening. And if, like I always say, it's my live stream, if you ever want to have a talk with me, feel free to contact me. My name is Sean Regis, and you just put @gmail behind. you Google my name, you'll find me on Facebook. Write me on Messenger. You'll even find my Skype profile. You'll find my group on Facebook. You'll find me on Discord. I'm the easiest person in the world to find. So if you ever want to give me a chance because you feel you don't know what to do right now in life, you don't know how to move on from this point, you need another perspective of and I'm doing everything free. I don't ask for any money. I don't want any money. My payment is that people, they get happy. My payment is that people show me gratitude. They're grateful. That's my payment. My payment is that the prayer group that I'm in actually grows. That that community I'm starting on Discord actually grows. That actually people, they love me for who I am. That is my payment. And that is not something you can buy for all the money in the world. You cannot buy that feeling. That's why I keep saying, whatever I miss, you cannot buy for any money. Yeah. Bless you all. I hope you're well. I hope your family are well. I wish you all the best in the world. I love you all. I'm gonna stop talking now and get back to my life. I love you all. Bless you all. Love, share and care. Take care, guys. Bye bye.